With a seemingly endless stream of television and movie franchise reboots, the resurgence of popular 90s fashion trends, and even the return of some of our most treasured childhood snacks, it's clear that nostalgia is one of the major cultural forces of the 21st century. Naturally, some of the major players in the restaurant industry are getting in on the trend, like Pizza Hut, which has reintroduced its 1997 menu classic, The Edge, and Burger King, which is currently toying with the idea of bringing back those iconic crown-shaped chicken nuggets. Of course, the most famous fast food chain in the world, McDonald's, has followed suit as well, delighting fans by bringing back a number of classic menu items, including the McRib and the Bacon McDouble. All this talk about revitalizing former drive-thru staples might have you reminiscing about a few other fast food gems that have yet to make a comeback. But while you may be dreaming of the return of the snack wrap or McDLT, there's one other beloved McDonald's sandwich that you probably haven't thought about in a long time: the 1980s classic Cheddar Melt. Drawing a blank? Nobody could blame you. This sandwich was introduced to the chain's menu more than 33 years ago in 1988, only to be quickly removed the following year.
Cheddar Melt, for a limited time. To go at McDonald's.
It was a quarter-pound burger topped with creamy cheddar cheese sauce and grilled onions, served up between a soft rye bun. And it seemed to make quite the impression on patrons at the time. In a Reddit thread dedicated to the late 80s delicacy, one user wrote, "I was 7 years old when this came out. I won't give away how I feel about this burger, but I'd light a candle to St. Croc every 4th of McDonald's in honor of this tasty treat." Meanwhile, another Redditor suggested that the Cheddar Melt didn't stick around because it was simply too good for McDonald's. They wrote, "Loved this when it launched, but knew full well that it was too fancified for the McD's crowd. Same with Arch Deluxe, great burger, but too fancy." A commenter on a separate Reddit thread, however, reassured everyone that the Cheddar Melt wasn't that fancy after all, writing, "I worked at McDonald's back then. The cheese came in a caulk gun." After its brief stint on the McDonald's menu in the late 80s, the Cheddar Melt made a return in 2004, only to be quickly discontinued yet again. Those lucky enough to live in certain parts of Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin were also able to get a taste of the sandwich in 2014. For a while, at least. And while your McDelivery driver may not be willing to travel quite this far, McDonald's Brazil has something extremely close to the Cheddar Melt, the Cheddar McMelt. Although this version of the sandwich comes on a dark sesame seed bun rather than rye and features a shot of shoyu sauce, it's pretty much the same as the classic original. For now though, non-Brazilian fans of the McDonald's Cheddar Melt can only hope for a revival of their favorite sandwich. The good news, at least, is that McDonald's seems to be listening to its customers. When the chain announced last fall that the McRib was coming back, it sounded like the choice was made after giving in to customer demand. McDonald's wrote, "It's taken the internet by storm. That's why this year, we're proud to serve the McRib nationwide for everyone to enjoy." And there's been an internet storm brewing over the Cheddar Melt too. One Twitter user wrote, "Hey McDonald's, still wondering when you're going to bring back the Cheddar Melt. There's a whole generation who hasn't tasted this perfection. Do it for the kids." Meanwhile, another user said, "When is the Cheddar Melt coming back? We have like 20 states with legal weed and no Cheddar Melt. It's just wrong." While yet another wrote, "McDonald's should bring back the Cheddar Melt, and I should probably spend more time thinking not about this." Your move, McDonald's. Maybe it's time to give the people what they want. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more mashed videos about your favorite foods are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.